Good afternoon, everybody. I'm gonna look at my other screen. On this one I can see it too. The lights. One moment. In here I have to put my voice down, otherwise I hear myself, and that is not what I want. And today we are going further. And yesterday I made, I have to put my koi in here. Yesterday I put in here a little waterfall, because it has to be set. So for now, hello Cookie. I'm gonna put out some paint. I still want some forest green, and now I only have to put in a little green, and I'm gonna put up a little bit of my sap green. Yes, now I can see it on my other screen. Yes. A bit of the normal green. Now I told you I put a little waterfall on this side, and with the acrylic glazing medium I put it on a silicone thing, so when it dries you get this. So I can put that on here and to put it down so it looks like a little waterfall. And over here I put later on I put epoxy resin so it will stick on here, and then you see the water. But that's for a later stadium. And now I'm gonna use my brush. I have to get my thumb. Because this is a loose, so I have to put it back on. Now it's stuck. Put that in here. First, what I'm gonna do is put in some green on this side. Because I need my underwater greens. And it doesn't matter if you go a little bit over your pebbles. I only have to see and where I can put it. Hello, Sonia. Nice to see you. I'm trying to make my water greens in here. And yesterday I put in here a little waterfall. So it is stuck in there now. I don't know if you can see the green. Maybe with a little bit of light I can put it to the ceiling. Yes, now I think it's better because of the glaze in here. It's difficult to see. Yes, now you can see it a little bit. I can put some green in here too. On Wednesday I get bigger containers of my liquid glass. Maybe you can see it. Now you can see the green. I put all my I have to look where the water lilies are coming, so I can put little lines in here. So I can see where I need to put my water lilies. And this one is coming this way. Hello, darling. It is really strange to paint on, it feels strange to paint on the epoxy. It's so smooth. But it's strange that you can't see it. Yes, these are real leaves, but what I'm painting, it's difficult to see. And I put in a little waterfall and with the acrylic medium, the glazing medium, I put it on a sheet and I peeled it off so I can make a waterfall in here. When I'm gonna throw over the epoxy resin, I can cut this on a particular part or like I want it. So when the epoxy is coming over, I can put in a little bit of a color that it looks like there was water falling in my pound. Clover and the fern, yes, in here. Yes, it's a cool skin. I have to pick up another brush. I need this one. I need a pointy one, more pointy one. Yes, and I like this one. For my underwater plants. And I made the waterfall. I made it from wood discs, like this. It's an original wooden disc, and I glue the little stones on it. I'm gonna pick up this one a little bit. I want a little bit of the, only a pinch of the black. I don't need more of it. And it is a teal green. Yes, wood slice. I bought them in a store. We call that action. What I'm gonna do now, I want some I find it very strange to paint on the epoxy. It feels strange. What are you painting on the bottom now? Yes, it's difficult to see, but I think with this lighter green you can see the underwater plants. In here I make it a little bit green. It's difficult to see because of the glaze. Look. Maybe I can closing it up, zoom in. I think it's closer by now. Yes, I think you can see it better now. If it's okay, you can see it better now. There's a little hair. I can see it okay, but maybe for you guys it's difficult to see. And I told Will he can give me tea because this will be a gift to my darling. And I said to him, you can bring me tea, but you have to put it on the table by the door so you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, it isn't a surprise anymore. Hello, Anthony. Yesterday, Linda, yesterday there was a big heron on my patio, and he was looking into the fish pond if he can catch some of those koi's, but there is a fishing net over it. But I didn't see him anymore yesterday. Maybe he's come look today again. If I get rid of the net. You never know with those herons. Because they are always coming back. And a few years ago, when we didn't have that net on the fish pond, they eat all the carps, and he was sitting on the rooftop by the neighbors, and he was enjoying the koi carp. I was so angry because we had those carps for a long time. Oh, raccoons. Yes, they eat everything also. We don't have any raccoons here. Since a few years, in the middle of our land, we have the wolf back. But the farmers don't like it because they killed the sheep, and they only kill them and not eat them. In this area where the lily pads will come later up, and here I also make some uh, half fold lily pads, because that are the lily pads that didn't reach the surface yet. I try to do that. They have a problem in Yellowstone with that, yes. Because I know they want to eat, but pick one, eat him, but they only kill them because they are attack them into the neck. and into the belly. So the sheeps are dying. And they don't eat the sheeps. So when they eat them, it's not a problem. But they only kill them. So a lot of farmers have to put up fences to protect their sheeps. In here. I put some other plants. Because there are different water plants. And today I get now I measure it with these cups. There are hospital cups to measure my epoxy. And today I get silicone cups, and you can clean that better than the hospital cups, because in the hospital cups they are little rigid in here, so you can get it all out. Yes, raccoons kill also for sports, and the carcasses leave the carcasses behind. Yes, the wolves do that over here also. And the belly, there is more nutrition in it for them. But we have now a whole family of wolves in one particular area. A mom, dad, and 7 youngsters. These plants, underwater plants that I made now, you can see better on the screen. These are oxygen water plants. I hope the music isn't too loud, because I have the music on my telephone and I forgot to load up my telephone. I have only 18% left. Yes, now you can see it. Yes, I'm happy with it for now. I have to look in here. There's the waterfall, so I can put leaves on this side. In here at the top they are becoming those floating greens, the koi over here. That's why there are less pebbles in this side. Lily pads and lily pads. Yes. I'm going to turn him again. happy to finally have coffee. Oh, I think will bring me some tea. I hope. But he was busy with the dogs now, because they want to go in the garden. Oh, you didn't sleep as well. Yes, I had a good sleep this night, because well, his aunt was here yesterday, and she kept you busy. So I was so tired, and I said to Will, today I do nothing. I make soup yesterday, so today we can eat the rest, so I don't have to cook. I look on my other screen if you can still see what I'm painting, and that screen I can see what I paint, and the other screen I can see your comments. Yes, now you can see that. I need some what kind of green was that? No, it was not I've put them back, so yes, this green. Alsjeblieft, schat. The hot water. Alright, now we'll ask, do you want some tea? Yes, please, darling. I want tea. So he is gonna make tea now. And I said to him, don't come in my room. I have also a desk at the other side, so he can put my tea over there. He is not allowed to see this. TV was running. He will love this when he get to see it go. Yes, I hope so. He only saw my my sketch, but he don't have any idea how it will turn out like this. And I don't know either, because for me it's also, yeah, a test. I never used the epoxy. Yes, only in one layer on my owl painting, but not in 3D. So it's a test for me also. Wil, kan jij, als je die thee hier neerzet, kan jij even zo'n snoepje pakken voor mijn kuchen?
Ja.
No picking. No picking.
Nee, hier.
Ja. Will you paint the koi on a more? Yes, on a more. The koi become on a more higher level of epoxy. Ja, dankjewel, schat. Yes, in a more than one layer, because this is more in the depth of the pound, so the coins come higher, because I also sit with the stones. I have to take my candy for the coffee. So I said to Will, give me a candy, because when I'm talking, my asthma is inflaming. So I had a eucalyptus menthol candy. Then it will stop. You are excited. Yes, me too. I'm excited too to see what it will look like when I'm finished. so I don't know either. But I try, I do my best. Right? And I'll also put the little leaf on the rock over here. So when the epoxy comes over, it's like that leaf of the water plant is lying on that rock. One here. Turning around. I have to dig in my boxes and find all my pound pictures. Our fish are now more on the bottom of the pound because of the cold, but when it became warmer I will put in a short video on YouTube when they are baking up, because when the water is so cold they are all more at the bottom of the pound. So you can't see them very well now. But the water is very clear in my pound, no algae, because I have a big thing behind it standing to clean it. So the water is very clear. That leaf also over this rock. Yes, I have a good filter, indeed. The filter is larger than the pound will need. Normally, if you have about 100 liters, your filter has to be that. But our filter is much bigger than the pound needed, so that is why he is crystal clear, because you see also the pebbles on the bottom. Today when I'm going to put in the epoxy, I have to put on my gloves, because on Wednesday I forgot it, and now I have a burn on my finger, so I really have to watch out for that. Yes, it must right amount of water to clean your pound the best. In the previous house where we lived, we had a very big pound. When Will was cleaning it, when he stands into the pound, it came about the height of his hips. So deep was it, but here we wanted to, but there was a lot of stones, concrete into the garden when we came here, and it was under the ground. They put it there when they built the houses, so we couldn't get a very deep one now. So now he is I think 1.5 meters deep. So for us it was yeah, to get the feeling of the pound, hearing the water when you are sitting in your garden. It's so relaxing. And I have also a big bottle, and the water is coming out of there, so I love that. I took out the rocks and the granite. I dug a pound myself. It took a long time. Yeah, 3,000 gallons. Wow. Yes, in our previous house we digged him also, but now this time we have a very big container, and I put that in. Will was working, and when he came home there was a big hole, and I put him in, and 3 days I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. My back was hurting. Oh, and I have a bad back, so that was not good. But I wanted a pound, so that's why. Now I'm gonna try to put in a fold lily pad, but I don't have any picture of it. because the lily pad, when it's folded, it's like this, like a shell. Dus I'm gonna try. Because the ones that are lying deeper in the water, my hands are really shaking. I mix a little bit of that color. Now I'm too old now to, I never shall do it again. Not anymore. These sides are more curled up. Daisy is angry. Oh, that's Joy. The inside is more dark. Now, the last thing that I did on heavy work in my garden is making a shallow on the back of the garden, so we can sit there when it's warm, and when it's raining we can sit there too. I need some of that. Joe is doing crazy. Joe becomes crazy. No, I don't come. Mm. They don't listen to Will. No, there is nobody outside. They are teasing each other. One of the dogs is playing with a ball or something else, but the other one want that ball too. So they are teasing each other. Now you can see more of the underwater plants in it, because there is a layer of paint on it now. So the next layer will stick on it better. They are really going mad. These are the oxygen plants. My female bugs. Maybe I just ignore her in Liz. I know she is actually needs something. Oh yes. The blooming voice of Will had no effect. No effects on the dogs, Anthony. They only listen to me. But now they think, my mummy is upstairs, so I can tease Will. I like that. Here are the lilies, so here comes lilies, so I can put some here, because it doesn't matter, because when it's coming higher and you look underneath the epoxy, you can still see the underwater plants, I hope. I hope. I need some here by the waterfall. Can you still see it? Yes. Yes, I have only females. So Will is the only man in the house. Poor Will. Now I need a other brush. This one is going there because I have another plant in my mind, because these are really at the bottom and those are more of this green. I have to make a point on my brush. No, this was the teal. This turquoise. No, I'm going to try it with this one. And they are no, from here. I don't know what they call them. But they are just like a little bit like umbrellas. I have to concentrate. A little bit of my tea. The next one. now there is somebody who puts the car in the parking place and she don't know him. So they are a little bit like this. Those plants. Yes, do you enjoy it, Cookie? Yes, I don't know what they called, but I saw some pictures of different underwater plants. So I got my inspiration from that. And they are like, yeah, a bit like little dots on each other. So I thought I'm gonna try it. Your sister has 2 chihuahuas. The female barks like crazy every time I call her. Yeah, yesterday when Bill, his aunt, was here, always when she get the cab, they come and get her, and then the telephone rings. Whoa, they become crazy, really. In here I put more of those, a little. I even don't know how long I'm painting now. Because I want it perfectly. So it's no hurry painting. And I put him this way. No, you don't see it very well. I can put him here. I hope my head is not in the way. She doesn't listen to my sister either. Yes, normally they have only one boss. Especially Chihuahuas. They have a special character. I think that is in the breed that they have that character. I don't know. But I hear it from everybody that they have only one boss. Ding dong. There's somebody passing by my doorbell. And as you can see it a little bit, because it is in the corner. I want to try to make another fold lily pad. I think this one is here, so the carved fish is here and one fish is there. So I think I'll do, yes, one on this side. And I can put up the epoxy because the paint has to be dry first. a little bit of that black in the green, so it becomes look, because this is not dry yet. The only things that dries very fast are this. And the nicest thing is when you make a mistake, you can get rid of it with a stick like that. The only thing when you can't get rid of it is when the epoxy is over it. So I make a mix of those two colors. If you can see it, I hope. A bit more of that, what is it? This the turquoise color. think my telephone is almost empty. That's why my music is going softer. Yes, now he is empty. I don't hear any music. It's burned out, my music. Ah, thank you, Anthony. I hope so. Because you never know when you are try something out you never did before. You always have to wait what it look like when it's finished. And especially when there is no particular reference. This is yes, I have looked to different water plants. But there is no reference step by step. I have not found it yet. Maybe there is, but you get then you get to copy it, and I don't want that. I want to give it my own interpretation of how I see the bottom of my pound. The dogs are quiet. I think they are sleeping. They are tired from barking. I have to look what time it is. Almost 3 o'clock. put a bit of that other green on the side. Yes, yes, we'll tie them to the seat. Maybe. Of he give them a sleeping pill, Anthony. Eating his breakfast. No, we have our lunch already. And in what? 3-4 hours we get our dinner. So I think it's his dinner then. Normally when you are painting on a canvas, your acrylic is dried faster than when you paint on this epoxy. It takes a long time before it is dry. I really have to wait about 2 hours at least before the paint is dry. But what I like when you put on the fins of the carp, of the koi's, when you strike over it several times, you get the glaziness of the wings. You can also see that in this leaves. You can see the glaziness. So at some parts you can see through the leaves at the bottom, and you get that when you put in your fish too. Especially when it are white fins. I think you see it more. It is worse. They're eating it. Yes, it's a nice look. Because your if you want a hard color, there's non-transparent, you have to put on more layers. And when you put on one layer, it will be transparent, but what I like, it's easy when it stays wet, and Anthony knows that too. If your paint is staying wet, you can better mix your colors, and that is what you have later on with your fish too. When it's wet, you can mix it easy. But now those leaves are a little bit transparent. I have them here too. And I like those two colors together. And especially when you put them together. Will is watching football again. Always in the weekend there's always football or soccer. And there was also ice skating. So maybe he is looking at that. I'm gonna put a little bit of that dark green and this light green. Like some algae. On the waterfall. So it's not that woody. now. He is watching skating. I can hear it now. I think it's a championship of skating. When I was younger, I skate, but I don't do that anymore. I'm too old for it. I have this tiny brush, so I can put in a bit of that black in here. Oh, there's a little stone coming loose. You see? But when the epoxy is over it, they will stick better. Like that. What can I do more at the bottom? I think I wanna put in some lighter color in here a little bit. Strange that it's quiet now because of that my telephone is empty. and it darkens up. That can I see. And after the next layer of epoxy, you get to see more of this, because then the leaves gonna be a little bit bigger in here, because you got more to the surface of the pound. And then the underground is a little bit darker, and when you get more at the top of the painting, the leaves will be lighter, because of when the sun is shining into the pound, you can see that the leaves in the bottom are darker than at the top. I hope. This crazy brush there. This one here, because I have to use them the next time. It don't fit there. Then we put them both in those holes. This one I need to clean. So I will show you, because I have here also, when you get more at the top, I have here an acrylic paint, and there is a little bit of shimmer in it. So when you get at the top, you can see that much better. And when I this has to be totally dry before I can put on my epoxy, so I can't show you that. But in the next video on Wednesday, when I'm painting further, you can see that the epoxy is over it. And when I'm having my waterfall, I have to put them this way because of the fish, like that. And when I put on the waterfall, I also have this little drops is resin dye. This is white, and I also have some blue. And when I put on this is what I made of the loop. Now he is broken, but this is what I make of the glazing medium. So I can put it on here when the epoxy is on it, and then you can, hopefully it won't stick now. I hope you can see what I meant by the water that is dripping into the pound. I hope you see it. That goes a long way. It's very opaque. Yes, it's indeed it is opaque. But that is because of the... Oh, where's my other part? I lose my other part. Uh-oh. Oh, over here. I have it. It's really opaque. The only thing what you can do if it stays opaque, paint over it. When it dries, you paint over it again, then it will stick. But the first layer you paint on your epoxy, it will always be opaque. So when you get more to the surface, when I put before the last epoxy resin, and when I made the water lilies, because they are on above the fish, and there will be there I have to be painted 2 or 3 maybe 3 or 4 times. I have to paint the water lilies that you can see them more, and then the other plants, you see them in the depth of the pound. And if I want to make it more vibrant, you have to paint over it again. I have to zoom out. Look. Now you can see the whole picture of it. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. I can't put on my epoxy yet because it is still wet, and it takes 1.5 hours that it will be dry. So I have to wait. But maybe I'll see you all on Wednesday, and I'll take a picture of it, because after each part I always take a picture, so I can put all the pictures after each other, and so you get a little slideshow, so you can build it up. And I hope to see you all on Wednesday, and thank you very much for being with my live stream. Oh, now you see it better. Now the light is off. It's more visible. it's all also this. It is always the light that make it different. Make it different. Yes, Cookie, me too. So I want to say to everybody, have a nice day, and please be safe. And maybe I'll see you by Anthony or somewhere else, or otherwise I'm here on Wednesday. Take care. Bye bye.